Messi marginalised as Barca lose identity and vital ground to Madrid. Comment: the Catalans' disappointing draw at Getafe leaves them 4 points behind Real in La Liga, and they will need to improve greatly to have any chance of winning the title. All is not well with Barcelona. Luis Enrique was hailed by his players for his tactical change to a 3-man defense in Wednesday's win over Paris Saint-Germain, but Saturday's side at Getafe lacked both identity and direction. Already, the cracks are beginning to appear. As expected, Barca dominated the possession on a poor pitch at the Coliseum Alfonso Perez, but the Blaugrana failed to create enough clear chances as Lionel Messi was forced to drop deep in search of the ball. That is seldom a good sign, and the Argentine's 2 most dangerous moments both came from free kicks, one rebounding off the woodwork and the other saved by Vicente Guaita. Barca could have had a penalty for handball in the area by Juan early on, but also escaped punishment for a similar action by Dani Alves at the other end just moments later, and the match concluded in controversy as the referee blew for full time with Getafe's Álvaro Vázquez clean through on goal. So in the end, both sides felt hard done by, and Barca, despite their control of the ball and their 23 attempts on goal, deserved little better. With Enrique often closer to his own area than the opposition's, Messi dropping deep and no real attacking alternatives offered by full-backs Jordi Alba and Dani Alves, there was an air of predictability about Luis Enrique's side, still lacking a real identity with over a third of the season now played. Messi has struggled on such occasions, and there is now a worrying pattern emerging this term. Leo has scored only 2 of his 13 Liga goals away from home. Clearly, that is not all the forward's fault, and says more about how Barca have been stifled on the road in 2014-15. We struggled to adapt to the time the game kicked off at 1600 hours in Spain, and the state of the pitch didn't help us much, Sporting director Antonio Zubizarreta said after the match. Meanwhile, Luis Enrique lamented, "We were better than our rival. We would be talking about a good game if we had put away our chances. But they did not," and self-criticism should probably have been the order of the day after a disappointing draw that leaves Barca 4 points behind Real Madrid in the title race and ensures that Carlo Ancelotti's side will start 2015 on top of the table, even though they will have played the game less due to their participation in the Club World Cup. "There's a long way to go," Luis Enrique added. "We were first, 4 points ahead, and now we are behind. Of course I would like to be in a different situation." So it was left to Xavi, often criticized for his excuses when Barcelona failed to win, to tell it like it island. "The draw is negative," he said. "It's a step back. At home to Cordoba next weekend, and then with the winter break ahead, Barca can close to within a point of Madrid, but with Real on a 20-game winning streak, the Catalans cannot afford to drop points like this in 2015. If anything, the interval comes at the right time for Luis Enrique. Time to reflect, then, for the Barca boss, or La Liga could be over sooner rather than later for the Catalan club.